Good morning. We're going to start this morning by talking about a free online game after police and a coroner have warned about the risks of it to children. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club, and it starts like a dating game set in a high school and features a group of animated girls in a book club. Things do turn sinister, with characters self-harming and killing themselves. It's said to be suitable for players aged 13 or over. It was launched last year and was downloaded 2 million times in the first 4 months.
Hey guys, QuinntonTV here, and welcome to a brand new video. Now, don't bully me too hard for this. Please don't. It's nothing like what it seems, trust me. But today we're going to be playing fucking Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, literally every single one of my friends has told me to fucking play this. Like, I was like, oh, I've never played it, and they're like, okay, yeah, you need to go and play it. So I thought I'd do it for the Halloween horror sort of thing I'm doing on this channel, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. So if you don't know what this is, it's kind of like, well, I can't really think of anything else to compare it to, but it's like a dating sim at first, but then it changes, like, I think it's a little bit in, it completely fucking changes. So yeah, we're gonna have to jump straight into it in order to see. Please enter your name. No, we're not doing that. No. This is a serious let's play. We're not joking around. What should we go with our name? Should we just go with, yeah, I mean, we have to. Should we, nah, Quinton D. For fuck's sake. Actually, I'm going with Quinton D. That's funny. I don't know why, but adding a random letter. Hey! I swear to God. I see oh yeah, that's probably accurate, actually. Running towards me from the distance. Wait, I'm gonna have to do a fuck ton of reading, I'm just saying. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! I overslept again. I'm not going to do voices, because that will make me want to kill myself, but actually no, it might be funny. But I caught up to you. No, that's fucking awful. Right, anyway, I'm just going to go with my normal voice, because otherwise I'm going to want to kill myself more by the end of this. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like you were thinking of ignoring me, because I fucking was. That's mean, Quinton D. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I love it. Oh shit, I forgot to put a timer on, because I don't want these to be too long. Like, at all. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, neither do I. Fine. But did you wait for me after all? Wait, no. Because you don't have it in you to be mean, or even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Quinton D, have you decided on a club to join yet? Hell fucking no. Right. Bit of insight to me. I did clubs in high school. I did drama club, because I'm a little faggot, science club, and IT club, so that was literally it. Like, I'm not doing any shit she suggests. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year, did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, while I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure they've just scanned my personality right here. And they just need YouTube as well. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Well, that's sweet of you, but I don't give a shit. But now I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Hey, I'm already a NEET, so... You trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? No. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. And I've just realised I left my fucking tea downstairs. Oh wow, we're teleported. One sec, can we pause this? Is this possible? I'm going to get my fucking cup of tea. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm a complete and utter fucking moron. I managed to, when I put my headset back on, I managed to fucking, basically pull the wire out from my mic. So, yeah, that's how intelligent I am. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. I'm gonna sip my tea now. It's a bit milky, but it'll have to do. Oh dear. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, I'm sorry. I like anime and all that, but an anime club's a bit fucking gay. Hello? Oh fuck, she's here again. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, would you come to my club? Fuck that. Sayori, yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Now that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? We should just be a massive dick to her. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. Oh, fuck off, cunt. And Natsuki made me cook. Okay, I might come if there's cupcakes. That sounds tasty. Don't make me promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sign. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go! And we're in the corridor now. I think like every classic Japanese school looks exactly the fucking same. I have no clue why. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, depends on who you are. That might be a worthy trade if you ask me. Oh, wow, Sayori gave me fucking plague. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says nice things about you. She fucking better. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Quinton D, what a nice... I'm sorry, I can't get over the fact I named myself that. Ah, Quinton D, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Just nothing. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I want to kill myself for actually saying that sentence out loud. What are you looking at? Oh, she's gonna kill me. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Sound like Conor Meadows. Natsuki, The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Okay. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear and turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that! Yuri appears to be comparatively more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you, Quinton. I'm not going to read the D because I'm going to burst out laughing every single time. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Quinton. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Oh, poor Sayuri. I hate her, but she went, how about I make some tea? Fuck yes, let's get the fucking kettle on, lads. Right, is that a thing in Japan? Do they just fucking make tea in class? Like, is that allowed? If so, I'm fucking moving. Like, I'll just be there, like, in history or whatever, and I'm just like, just sipping my tea, like... Fuck, that almost went down my throat. I shouldn't have done that. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to me and Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Social distancing! Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! I think that's the noise that's meant to be made. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make the ears. Ah, so cute! I hate myself. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with a mouthful as she's already managed to get icing on her face. Fucking stupid bitch. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this. I heard this somewhere before. Basically every generic tsundere ever made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. It's usually like idiot though, isn't it? Or baka, as it is in Japanese. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I'm currently having an aneurysm trying to read this. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Perhaps. I guess. Don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like there's nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince yourself that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important, and I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I sound like a fucking narrator. I love this. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Quinton D, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh shit. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favourites are usually novels that build up in deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is incredible to me, and telling a good story with such a foreign word is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so revered and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to on the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you're working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sarah's sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's quite impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand? I can't fucking speak apparently. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the darkest reachings of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Silence. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Bet you fucking did. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Fuck off! I do this enough in English. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Quinton? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back on the original topic for me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Quinton, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear, level-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. She's a weird cunt, Sayori, not gonna lie. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you had just came up with the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring on to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Quinton D, I do look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehehe. Yeah, I can... Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Find out next time on Doki Doki Literature Club. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Quinton, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? But perhaps I'll have to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, for fuck's sake, we don't actually have to write one, do we? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Right. I think we should just go random and see what happens. Because I think that would make it interesting. Right. Why the fuck is the word massacre there? Jesus. Right. Let's go with... intellectual. I'm guessing Monica, not Monica, fucking Yuri like that. Alone, amazing, atone, vibrant, universe, friends, poof. I like that word, poof. Okay, Natsuki like that. Skirt? What the fuck are we even writing? Like, this isn't a poem, this is just random fucking words together. Passion, captive, flying. What should we go? Incongruent? Defeat, summer. Let's go summer. Yay. Lucky, landscape. I'm literally just gonna go random words. Suicide, Jesus. Sweet. Climax, what the fuck? Lollipop, email. Let's go email. What the fuck? Why does Natsuki like emails? That doesn't make any sense. Is she fucking Hillary Clinton? Vanilla. I'm just going with random words at this point. I'm not even looking at who's reacting anymore. I've covered that part of my face up. And we're just going to go with what we think. Nature. They spelled colour wrong because it's an American game, but let's go with that. Bouncy. Peaceful. Explode. Charm. Sunset. Marshmallow, yes! Philosophy, swimsuit. I'm not picking that. Let's go warm. Kawaii, Doki Doki. Which, if you don't know what Doki Doki actually means, it's like the Japanese way of a heartbeat. I'm pretty sure. Ocean. Pink. I love the colour pink, so that would make a lot of sense. Jumpy. Party. Hop. Right, let's see. Hi again, Quinton D. Glad to see you. Didn't run away from us. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange of me, but at least I keep to my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. And I'm going to end it there because I have a fucking history lesson in 5 minutes. And I actually need to go to that, otherwise I will get bollocked. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the first episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I cannot say that without cringing. But it's actually pretty fun so far. Like, the poem thing was a bit gay, of course. However, I don't know who we've picked. I just basically went with random words to see what happened. From the words I did look at, we've either gone with Sayori or Natsuki. So we're going to have to see which one. I don't think Yuri reacted that much to my poem. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So anyway, I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications on so you never miss a single video. You'll be seeing the next episode of this tomorrow on Thursday. Make sure you guys are on the Discord so you never miss a video as it goes out, because I have a automatic thing that notifies you if you are on the Discord to when it goes out. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.